Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Shane Bieber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets.
Now in the box, Robert Spence. And there's a look at his home and road. Splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday. And this offense needs to adjust itself.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. No one out with a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. Zimmer's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to.
Digging in to try it again.
For the Orioles.
Spence. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Robert Spence.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You know, Dero, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through the calendar month. He looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. In now for Cleveland, Kyle Lewis. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Kyle Lewis.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
1.
On the ground is short. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Robert Spence. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Spence.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right.
Pick it up.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up. If they are putting some guys on base, this could get interesting.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Naquin back, still ranging back. Gone!
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a six.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So a runner at first now with one away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks it. Charisma, smile, pitch from both sides.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. In now for the O's, Robert Spence, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Spence.
Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1-1 to count. Line towards center field. Zimmer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Kyle Lewis.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Ground out to short. Spence loves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Robert Spence.
For the Orioles.
He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Robert Spence.
Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
This is line to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Still all square at 4 apiece. Riding in once again,
the batter number 15.
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Nick
2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Spence is there. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left.
set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game week. Ready now for Baltimore, Robert Spence. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
2-2. Fielded cleanly. Wow, a flip to second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up next, the San Diego area native, Bradley Zimmer. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Spence is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Spence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Spence.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Okay, stand up, stand up, stand up.
But speared on a hop.
That's
and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Robert Spence. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is there, and he has it for the first out.
He got that one. Have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Ready now, Kyle Lewis.
Now batting.
Off to a fast start in this one.
Hitter.
2 for 2, including a home run.
Lewis.
The 1-2 pitch.
1
short.
1.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Stepping in,
now
Robert Spence.
The shortstop, Robert Spence.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. And here's the big right-handed power threat,
Now
Trey
batting,
Mancini.
the
No
designated
career
hitter,
numbers to talk
Trey
about for this matchup.
Mancini.
So 1-1 home. Line drive to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is standing in. Robert Spence.
The shortstop.
He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments.
1-1.
Maybe that's the case right here.
Two and one's the count.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Luplo is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. Cleveland took the lead in the second.
Player's agent calls to touch base.
Broadcasting live from
Play ball. Ball field, take the base.
stepping in, Robert
Batting
Spence,
third.
as he'll look to bring
Not
home that
shortstop.
tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Spence.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's
Fastball
off the plate.
just misses. That's ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away.
Striding in for the Rockies, Daniel
Leading
Murphy,
off for the Rockies,
and he's looking to turn
the first
things
baseman,
around. Ice
Daniel
cold at the plate
Murphy.
in recent action.
1-1-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defense.
At the plate, Robert
batting.
Spence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robert. Spence.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good
Ball
change
one,
up
no
there to
strike.
start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And
Yep,
he
that
won't
ball
bite
went
at
out.
that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base
Ready
line.
out, ready
So
out,
if
ready
you're
out.
the first baseman right now.
He's out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Orioles leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Now
DJ
batting,
LeMahieu.
the second
It was
baseman.
a walk in his last
DJ
trip.
LeMahieu.
Hampson stands at second with no outs.
1-1.
Short. Spence takes it in. And there's
Oh.
one away. So coming to the plate, Robert
next for the
Spence.
Orioles.
He got on top of
The
one and was a
shortstop,
ground out victim
Robert.
last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the sixth. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson.
Leading off for
He's
Colorado,
left a couple of
the
doubles and
designated
3
hitter.
trips to this
Number
point.
1.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a black.
1-1-1.
They could certainly use that right now.
And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it.
Digging in, Robert Spence. 4th trip to the plate
Now
for
batting,
him, and he's at
the
risk of
shortstop,
ending that nice hitting
Robert
streak that he's put together.
Spence.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And kiss it goodbye. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia.
Now
Only
batting,
4 outs remaining
center
for them to
fielder,
try and rally back in this one.
Tapia.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So to go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to
Our
have a
final
guy
line
in the back
score
of your
tonight.
bullpen
First
that
for
can
the
pitch that kind
victorious
of work.
Orioles.
7-1,
runs,
the final
7
score in
hits,
tonight.
no errors.
Baltimore
They left 9
rode an
runners on
important
base.
6th inning to victory in this one. We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Baltimore Orioles. Colorado have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Dylan Bundy starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident. Knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
The right fielder, number 19. Charlie
Here it comes on
Blackman.
0-2. Ground to second base. This could be 2. Fielded by Plymouth. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the. Into the box.
Batting third.
Robert Spence.
Not shortstop.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and
Spence.
2 away. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. These Rockies guys, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel.
Batting
Even
fourth.
soft liners
The
fall.
left
Dan,
fielder.
he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and getting him
Mancini.
much longer than the average ball.
Dive, but he's back. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those
Find it. Got
And
him.
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. 1 left for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. You should check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against South than he does against right-handers. To his left, Spence. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at Joe Panic. I call him the big fundamental because he doesn't.
Striding into the box,
Now
Robert Spence.
Shortstop.
He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the game.
And that's in there, base hit.
Nice hit, that a boy. Good job.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here.
Now
in fact,
batting,
he's given up
left
more
fielder,
hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
On the bag, on the bag.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So striding forward now, Trevor Story comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Trevor Story.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as decided. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today.
Ready for another shot now. Robert Spence. He singled his last time up.
Spence.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And a 2-out threat will not come to pass.
Ladies and gentlemen.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll through.
To panic covering. On the first. At the plate, Robert Spence.
The shortstop, Robert Spence.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Mancini.
There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In there easily. The throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. The 3-1.
You're here. Come on, get here.
Charging in on it on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game. 2 runs.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win.
Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park.
Play ball. He's safe. Three. He's out.
Digging in, Robert
Batting
Spence.
third.
First cuts
The
for him here
shortstop,
with the bases open
Robert
and 2 away.
Spence.
Showing
the
bunt
ball.
here, but he takes ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the 3 down. Stepping in for the Jays,
Now batting.
Biggio. He got called
Number
out on
4.
strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it. Two ABs, they get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double. Stepping up now,
Leading
Robert
off
Spence.
for the
He got on
Orioles,
top of one and was a
the
ground
shortstop,
out victim last time.
Robert.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ball,
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. To third.
Come on.
And he knocks it down. And a
No,
good try
he's
to
safe.
recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see
Now
another
batting,
day.
left
He
fielder,
certainly has. He's seeing the
Trey
ball so big, man. You see the confidence
Mancini.
oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last
That's a
month
ball.
or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
While the throw pulls him off the bag.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Bouncer to the left side. Guerrero right there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in now, number 6.
Now
He's
batting.
0 for 1 thus
number
far.
6.
1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Spence is on his way home. He'll score easily as the gap shortens to 4 now. Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar
Now
Hernandez.
batting.
A hit
The
in
left
2
fielder,
at-bats for him at this point in the
Teoscar
ballgame.
Hernandez.
0-2, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him.
That's an out.
There's one. On to first, the double play. Digging in once again, Henry
Now batting.
Ling. A hit
The
in
center
2
fielder,
tries so far.
Henry Ling.
The 1-2.
2.
On the ground is short. Could be 2. One there.
Out.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Leading off the inning.
Leading off for
Spence.
the Orioles.
And they'll need him to get
The
something
shortstop,
Oh,
going here.
This one
Robert
doesn't look good so
Spence.
far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball
that's
misses
inside.
inside. It's even at 1. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that
Now
department.
batting, left
And here's
fielder,
the big right-handed
Trey
power threat, Trey Mancini. He's batting
Mancini.
cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning.
Go hard.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard. But you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now batting, number 6.
Stepping in, number 6. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. To first. Jackson comes up with it. So first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield.
At the plate, Bo Bichette.
The batter,
He's
number
1
10.
for 4 for the game.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Hit to short. Scooped up to second for 1.
He's out.
Relay to first
No,
in
he's
time,
out.
and just like that, decided. Digging in,
Now
Robert
batter.
Spence. He
The
singled his
shortstop.
last time up.
Robert
First pitch coming,
Spence.
here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand.
Got him.
And there's out number 2.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
Fans
The key
our
is
final
they
line
didn't
score
panic or
tonight.
press. They
First
just
for
came
the
out here,
victorious Blue
played their
Jays,
game,
8
and
runs
put the
on
losing
14
streak
hits.
behind them. Like no.
Downtown Baltimore. Hernandez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling
Leading
lately.
off
In his
tonight
last
for
3
Toronto,
starts, he has a whip
the second
of
baseman,
over
number
1.50. Lots of base,
1-1.
lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today. Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens.
Now batting,
Batting
Robert
third.
Spence. He'll
The
get to take
shortstop,
his first cuts here.
Robert
He's ready. Here's the
Spence.
first offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
I got a ball.
Yeah,
1
Matty, I
strike.
know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
And here's a fastball, not close. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a shot out to right center field.
Come on, Deke, you're scoring, you're
And
scoring,
this
you're
will
scoring.
bang up against the wall. Stewart rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they cut their deficit in half.
Way to
It's a
whip, baby. Nice hit,
2-1
nice hit.
game now. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing
Batting
the ball
fourth.
extremely well. There's
The
no doubt
designated
about
hitter,
that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his
Mancini.
hands back, and he just explodes.
Downey extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Leap, but it's off his glove. In to score is the runner from third, and the Orioles have tied it up. We're even now at 2-2. So digging in now,
batter,
Robert Spence.
the shortstop,
He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance.
Spence.
What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the
Oh, that's
plate,
out.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other
Let's
way.
go, find the
to
ball.
left
Halfway,
center.
halfway here.
On the move is Pompey. Great diving effort
You're up,
there,
you're up,
but
you're
it
up.
just kept off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they're content to
Good boy.
play
Great
station
job.
to station
Good
here
job.
as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And here's
Now
the big
batting,
right-handed
the
power
designated
threat,
hitter,
Trey Mancini.
Trey
And a golden opportunity here to
Mancini.
give these guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases
Now
loaded.
batting, number 30,
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, number 30. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's Tim Kugler to the plate now.
Kugler.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. You can kiss it goodbye.
And that is why you just can't.
Leading off the inning, Bo Bichette. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Bichette.
Hit on the ground out to short. Spence has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now,
leading off
Robert
for
Spence.
the Orioles.
He singled his last
The
time
shortstop, Robert.
First offering on its way.
Spence.
And a strike called at the letters.
0-1.
High to me, but it's 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Swing and a line drive, and another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Throw won't get him, so he's into second here with the double to kick off the home fifth, and that total is currently tops on the ball club
Now
for the
batting,
first
the
couple months of the
designated
season.
hitter, Trey.
Here now the 2-2.
Mancini.
Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bichette is there, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Standing in, number 30. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Looped out toward third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far.
Kugler.
He's up right here. You're good.
The right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Riding in, Robert Spence. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Pompey will get there, and he puts it away. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13. It was a walk in his last trip.
Gurriel.
Two.
Down the line at first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. With no reach out at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory tonight and look on to the next.
For the victorious Orioles, 8 runs on 11 hits.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Robert Spence.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And that one got a piece of him.
You got hit. First base.
The first baseman, number 19, Willie.
Runner goes for second.
Avila.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Get down.
Ball's there, and he is out at third.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robert Spence.
Stepping in now, Robert Spence, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Spence brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. A one-run finish
Fans
today,
our final line score
5-4
this
the
afternoon.
final score.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 7 hits.
Sunday afternoon baseball from
And
Baltimore. Today we wrap up this. Alex Cobb gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour with sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
And that'll get down for a two-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out
great job
base
right
hit.
there. He squared up on that
Nice
sucker.
piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Batting fourth.
And here's the
No
big
left
right-handed
fielder.
power threat,
Trey
Trey Mancini. And he's looking to turn
Mancini.
things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.